Tigers can reach full speeds of 35 miles per hour, but when compared to the average human at 15 miles per hour, that's quite fast. What's more impressive than their speed is their acceleration, as they can go from standstill to full speed in just 2.5 strides. Now, tigers are not known to be long-distance runners. They're more short sprinter types, and if they cannot catch their prey within the first 50 to 100 yards, they oftentimes give up and move on to the next item on the menu that's a bit easier for them to catch. Now, when Kismet was born, she was about the size of a hot dog in a bun, only weighing about a pound to a pound and a half. Which most people don't realize that a young tiger grows about a half pound a day during their first years of their life. And to this day, she weighs around 300 pounds. Now next you'll be seeing what we call a fence rise, and you can tell she's a lot taller than our animal care specialist. This is a behavior all of our cats are trained to know how to do. Not only is it impressive to see their great height, but it's a great way for us to perform any medical care or checkups on our cats. While standing on their hind legs, it puts added pressure to that back lower leg vein located on the inside part of their thigh. Looks like she's going to find her trainer over this way here, and see if she's going to go over this side of the stage here and get her treats that way. Looks like she'll probably demonstrate that behavior on this side of the stage here again, the fence rise position. While standing on her hind legs, it does put added pressure to that back lower leg vein located on the inside part of their thigh, which will allow one of us to walk behind and draw blood from that back lower leg vein. Now that you've just seen just how big and athletic, how big she is, you might be wondering how agile they might be for their size. Well, Kismet will be attempting a 10-foot jump from rock to rock. Now, tigers are not as agile as some of the smaller cats, such as mountain lions, leopards,
Hey, 6 feet. 6 feet away.
Make a jump like this look really easy. How about a round of applause for Kismet? You might be wondering just how big and athletic they are, how they're not able to run and climb out of this facility and join you in the audience. I tell you what, you're perfectly okay out there because tigers are not going to be the best climbers. In the wild, smaller cats tend to climb trees to get away from larger predators. But since tigers traditionally don't have any other large predators, they were never really adapted to climbing. She's going to demonstrate next what we call however, tigers can jump 10 feet straight up in the air, and she's going to demonstrate her leaping ability called a tree hop. So get set. How about a round of applause for Kismet? A round of applause. As we're getting ready for our next cat, this gives me a great opportunity to tell you how you can help. For those just joining us, we like to reiterate we're not wearing masks around some of our animals. We're not wearing masks for animal and caregiver safety, and this has been approved by our veterinarian. Please continue to practice social distancing and wearing your mask. Continue to break from wearing your mask. There's designated areas located throughout the park. As we're getting ready for our next cat, this gives me a great opportunity to explain why doing an educational presentation like this is so important. The most important thing that we as trainers can do is be a voice for animal ambassadors. Over 100 years ago, there were over 100,000 tigers that roamed throughout the continent of Asia. And to this day, that number has been reduced to less than 3,000 in scattered pockets throughout Asia. Of the 9 species of tigers that once lived, 6 remain in the world today, leaving 3 completely extinct due to 2 main reasons. One being deforestation, known as the loss of habitat, and the other is illegal hunting called poaching. As I mentioned, tigers do come from the continent of Asia, which does have the highest human population in the entire world, and that population is expected to double in the near future, not leaving much room for tigers to live. The number one reason tigers are being hunted for in the wild is due to poaching. There are some cultures that believe if you grind up tiger bones and return to organs and adjust them into a full rainstorm, it'll cure various acne arthritis.
So what, you're filming Diego now? So what, you're filming my brother? Now I'm gonna film you. I'm gonna film my brother too.
I can't get potato chips and peas.
Some people have gone as far as decorating tigers for unfashionable accessories such as purses and scarves. We here at Temple of the Tiger believe, and hopefully you'll agree, in fact, let me hear you nice and loud if you believe that a tiger coat looks better on a live tiger than on someone's wall or floor. We're glad you all agree. We're about to be joined by our next tiger, so please put your hands together for Akasha. Akasha is a 12-year-old female Bengal tiger, and she weighs around 300 pounds. She's getting us started by joining us with her animal care specialist, Jonah, at center stage with a bottle of 2% low-fat milk. Tigers love the taste of milk as it's a great food item to motivate our cats to demonstrate various behaviors. Once she's in position, she'll demonstrate next what's called fighting posture. This is a natural behavior tigers would find themselves in the wild if they were to get in a fight or dispute with one another. They'll rise up on their hind legs, use those powerful front paws to bat away at each other and to knock each other off balance to gain advantage. How about a round of applause for Akasha? If you missed that tree hop photo opportunity, don't worry. Akasha is our professional, and she's been doing this behavior for a number of years. So please aim your cameras to the top of that tree hop. Akasha will give you an ample amount of time as she's making her way over. To get those cameras ready, looks like she's chewing up on her last bit of the tree there. She'll recognize her trainer here. She'll get set, and she'll hop on up. Use those razor sharp claws to hold on, grab that piece of meat, and then make your way back down for a graceful four-paw landing. How about a big final round of applause for Akasha? As we're getting ready for our next two cats, this gives me another great opportunity to inform you how you can help endangered species such as the tiger. There are two organizations that we here at Six Flags highly support and recommend. One is the Fund for the Tiger, and the other is the WorldWildlife.org. Many of you probably heard of the WorldWildlife.org as it's a famous conservation organization. But the Fund for the Tiger is a little less known. It's a local organization based out of Marin County. They help set up sting operations to help catch poachers in the act. By donating your time and or your money to either one of these organizations, you can help make a huge difference in the conservation of endangered species such as the tiger. Now you guys ready to meet our next two tigers? I think you guys can do it a little bit better now. Are you guys ready to meet our next two tigers?
Allison.
Gee, that one big. That one's huge.
Junior.
10-year-old Amur tigers, both Maxim and Mishka. Some of you guys know them by a better name of Siberian tigers. They're properly called Amur tigers because they're found in the Amur River Valley in southeastern Russia and northern China. Amur tigers are the largest species of cat, and Maxim is our largest tiger here at Six Flags Discovery Kingdom. Now, Mishka on your right weighs 350 pounds and stands at 7 feet tall, while her brother Maxim on your left weighs 500 pounds and stands over 9 feet tall. Now, hopefully Maxim will be making his way over to the other side of the stage, do that fence rise you saw Kismet do a little bit ago. Looks like Mishka is doing it over on this side of the stage. The fence rise is a position that allows us to give our cats any medications or vaccinations to help them healthier, longer lives. The average lifespan for a wild tiger is only 8 to 12 years. But in a human care facility like this and other respectable zoos, they can live to their late teens and early 20s, doubling their lifespan. Now Mishka is stationing herself on that rock, and she's going to attempt that 10-foot jump, but with a little bit of a twist. We're going to make it slightly more impressive by having her jump over her brother in a little chest exercise. How about a round of applause for Mishka?
Ooh.
She'll turn around and do that again, but this time, how about a round of applause for Maxim?
Brother and sister.
We would like to invite you to our Lion Talk at Cairns Lion Island at 1:45 and again at 3 p.m. Please continue to practice social distancing and wearing a mask, and if you do need a break from wearing a mask, there's designated areas located throughout the park. How about a big final round of applause for our cats today? On behalf of our host and hostess out front, our animal care specialists have been Jonah, Justin, Andrew, and my name is Brian. Please continue having a great day here at Six Flags. Thank you.